Apex Legends, the latest take on Battle Royale set in the Titanfall universe. It takes place roughly 30 years after the events of Titanfall 2. Since the initial rumours and leaks about this game, I've seen a lot of negative remarks from the die-hard Titanfall community, of which I'm part of. A Titanfall game with no Titans and none of the pilot movement that defined the franchise and made it stand out. These were mine and many others' concerns, but while I would have loved for Apex to include these things, and I still hope they do implement them in the future, Apex still stands on its own without them. It's still fun, and it's definitely the best Battle Royale I've played yet. Probably the main reason for my interest in it is because it is set in the Titanfall universe. It's what got my attention. I love the lore of Titanfall, the stories, the characters, and the setting is amazing. Now, another concern put forward is that this is an EA title. They're going to kill the franchise just to make money. While I'm sure they may want to make money from this, and most likely will, and a lot, Respawn supposedly came up with this idea on their own, and it definitely shows. You can tell when a game has been rushed, and no passion has been put into it. Apex is not one of those games. The unique respawn system, where you can be revived, and if that fails, your squad can bring you back into the action, is incredible. If you die in other Battle Royale games, that's it, you're dead, and you can either sit bored while watching the rest of your team, or back out and begin all over again with a new squad. In Apex, you don't have that problem, unless your squad can't get your banner. It gives incentive to keep playing, and each game you gain a connection with your squad, especially with the communication in the game. Communication is key in a squad. Respawn understood that, and they made one of the best non-voice based communication systems I've seen in a long time. You can ping pretty much anything in game, from weapons, armor, and or locations. Not only do you get a visual prompt for this, the characters in the game speak it to each other, which makes all the difference. They even included a text-to-speech system. Going back to the characters, they are incredible. Each is unique, likeable, and you feel a connection to them. Respawn has even released backstories for each to give you a further connection and understanding of them. If there's one thing I've learned from Respawn, it's that they know how to make a character. The characters are basically classes, and they include abilities from Titanfall like the grapple and hollow decoys, as well as phase shift. Okay, this all sounds great. At least I think it does. But what about the microtransactions? This is a free-to-play game, and yes, as you would expect, there are loot boxes, but they are not egregious, and Respawn has made it clear they do not want you to feel like you're being taken advantage of. They have said all they want is for you to enjoy the game, and they will let you do that if you spend nothing. And most importantly, it is not pay to win, not even pay to feel powerful. It is cosmetic only. Yes, the prices are maybe a bit too expensive, but it's free to play. Also, everything you buy, you can earn for free in-game. Now, why should a Titanfall fan play Apex Legends? Short answer is, it's Titanfall. Okay, I know that's not a good answer, so here's a longer one. This is a great game. Every experience is unique. It's easy to get used to and learn in-game system. In terms of lore, right off the bat, there's a familiar, older character in the intro, and it leaves the door open to more lore expansives. If you were good at Titanfall 1 and 2, you'll automatically at least have a bit of an advantage in this game. From what I know, it's the same engine, but altered a bit. It's got the same guns you're all familiar with, similar abilities, look and feel. This feels like a Titanfall game, even without Titans or pilots or jumping or all that. So all I can say is, it's free, give it a chance at least. And if you're annoyed because of the recent talk about Titanfall 3 being replaced for this, mighty man Vince Zampella himself said on Twitter that more Titanfall is coming this year, and according to EA CEO Andrew Wilson, it will be another spin-off. So yes, it won't be Titanfall 3, but it's still Titanfall. I don't know about you, but I would love a Titanfall RPG. That is high hopes, I know, but we will just have to wait and see. In the meantime, play to give it a try. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. It's my first video essay, and I would really appreciate if you would like, subscribe, share, hit the bell and all that. I really want to grow my channel. I've got some cool little edits on my channel and even one of my early films. Please take a moment to check them out. Thanks again.